Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that your home is no longer in your country. No war announcement. No warning. Just a line drawn in silence. In 1947, a single decision changed the fate of 400 million people. It caused the largest mass migration in human history and one of the bloodiest chapters of the 20th century. This isn't just history. This is a mystery of haste, secrecy, and a line that should never have been drawn this way. This is the story of Partition, 1947, and the man who drew a border without understanding its cost. By the end of World War II, the British Empire was collapsing. India, once the jewel of the empire, had become impossible to control. Violence between religious communities was increasing. The British wanted out. Originally, Britain planned to leave India by June 1948. But then came a shocking decision. Lord Mountbatten, the last Viceroy of India, suddenly moved the deadline 10 months earlier, from June 1948 to August 1947. Why the rush? Historians believe Britain feared civil war, mutiny, and losing control completely. So they chose speed over safety, and that decision sealed millions of fates. To divide the subcontinent, Britain hired a man named Cyril Radcliffe, a lawyer, not a geographer, not a historian. And here's the most disturbing part. He had never been to India before. Radcliffe was given just 36 days to divide to future nations, separate Hindus and Muslims, and split villages, cities, farms, rivers, and railways. His tools: outdated maps, old census data, and colonial assumptions. He worked behind locked doors. No public consultation. No local guidance. Millions of lives were reduced to pencil lines on paper. The border Radcliffe drew was kept top secret. Why? Because the British feared panic. So while people celebrated independence, the truth was hidden. On August 15th, 1947, India and Pakistan became free. But the border, the Radcliffe Line, was revealed 2 days later. When the maps were finally published, chaos exploded. Villages discovered they were in the wrong country. Homes were suddenly enemy territory. People had to choose: leave everything or die. What followed was unimaginable. An estimated 15 million people were forced to migrate. Muslims moved toward Pakistan. They were later called ghost trains. Entire families vanished overnight. Neighbors turned into killers. Fear traveled faster than news. By the end, nearly 2 million people were dead. Not because of a declared war, but because of a rushed decision. Cyril Radcliffe left India immediately after finishing his task. He refused his payment. He destroyed his papers. He never returned. Some say he was haunted. Others say he simply followed orders. But the damage was irreversible. The line he drew still exists today as one of the most dangerous borders on Earth. Partition was not just a division of land. It was a division of memories, families, and identities. The Radcliffe Line solved a political problem, but created a human nightmare. And the mystery remains. Was partition a tragic mistake caused by haste, or was it the final result of decades of divide and rule? The line was drawn in silence, but its echoes are still heard today.